Hey everyone, welcome back to my review. Today we're going to go over 21st Century Breakdown by Greenday, which is, to be honest, my favourite Greenday album. I know I can't remember, uh, I can't remember, but in last episode I might have said American Idiot is my favourite Greenday record. It's not, it's this one, by far. In my mind, this is the best Greenday album, and I'll get into why in a minute. So, I like the art style for one. I like the people kissing, and I like I like the fire and the spray paint, and it's got a great sort of gatefold. Now this again, it follows on from the style and sound of American Idiot, where it's a lot more drawn out and it's like a play more than it's a concept album. I can never remember the word. A concept album is more like a movie soundtrack, like The Wall, compared to, I don't know, Ducky. Just as for example, if that even makes sense. But it comes with a nice lyric sheet as well, which looks like it's all taped together, which is really cool. And then the records are just plain black, so I won't be getting them out. I'll only show you like the special colour records, but I will show the labels, because the labels are cool, or at least I think they're cool. And then I will show you this as well, for those who care. Because I like when the way my records are at the moment, I get them out, I listen to them, I put them back, and I'm not really bothered about putting them in order. So right now, it's a bit messy. But when they're in order and seeing all the albums in a row, it is really satisfying. And I know that might seem weird to someone who doesn't collect records, but to me, it does. It's just really nice. Overall, it takes what American Idiot did, and it does it better in my mind. But that is controversial, and if you have your own opinion, that's cool. So it starts with "Sing us a song of the century," the song of the century, which is really good, and that bleeds into Act One. So actually, this is like a play to the letter, because the sides are in acts. You've got Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. So then we have 21st Century Breakdown, Once Was Lost But Never Was Found, which is a really good song. Then Know Your Enemy, and I Know Your Enemy is special, because the chorus goes, "Know Your Enemy, Riot," but the way he sings it, it sounds like Ryan. And quick side note fact about me, I changed my name from Ryan to Robin. So when this album come out, my name was Ryan, and when he sung it, it sounds like Ryan. So I always loved the song because I thought he was singing to me. But I know that's really cringy. God, "Viva La Gloria" is a great song. "Before the Lobotomy" is again a great song, and I love the way "Before the Lobotomy" it starts off quite slow, and then it builds up into a more punk rock and heavier song. That's really good. "Christian's Inferno" is great. And "Last Night on Earth" is a really slow, melancholy sort of song with a bit of piano mixed in there, which is it's really beautiful. And I love the lyrics. It sounds like someone is going off to fight in a war, and they probably won't make it back, so they're sending their loved one a letter, and it is really, really nice. "East Jesus Nowhere," which "East Jesus Nowhere," back in the day, I thought that was the loudest song anyone had ever done. Now, obviously, the volume of a song depends on what you're playing it on, obviously. But back then, "East Jesus Nowhere" by Greenday was the loudest and heaviest punk rock song that I'd ever heard. I had no idea of death metal and black metal and all that stuff. So yeah, Peacemaker. Now Peacemaker is a really fast sort of punk rock song with a bit of Latin, I get Latin Mexican vibes from it, which is really cool, and great lyrics, and the riff in that song is superb, just superb. Amazing song. If you've never listened to "Peacemaker" by Greenday, because it's a bit underrated, you definitely need to go and give it a go. And then we have "Last of the American Girls." It's a really good song. That's honestly either first or second on the album for me for songs I love. Great hook, great vocals, great guitar work, and amazing drumming by it's Trey Cool. Murder City is great. Viva La Gloria, Little Girl, is a really great song. And that one again, it starts off, it starts off really, it's not like slow, but it's very not laid back. It's stripped back instrumentally with just a guitar and his singing, which is just superb. And then it builds up into a more rock song, it's lovely. It's a really great song. I've been sat like really laid back this episode. I apologise, but if you've never listened to Viva La Gloria, Little Girl, that's a definite one. And then side 2 ends with Restless Heart Syndrome, which is the best song on the album to my mind. Yeah, that's a word. I'm making it a word. Really beautiful song about finding a cure for love, for broken hearts and feeling insecure, and all about needing medications for a disease that no one understands. It's all about the stigma around mental health and getting help for mental health, and it is a really good song. Now, just a side note, it's okay to need help. It's okay to reach out for help if you need help. Everyone struggles with mental health in their life, and it's definitely okay to reach out for help. Horseshoes and hand grenades is a fucking amazing song. The Static Age is a great song. 21 Guns is the big famous single from this album, and I believe it was in Transformers 2 or Transformers 3, one of them. That's where I first heard it, to be honest, and that is great. American Eulogy, Mass Hysteria, Modern World, and Seal of Light is a great song. That's one of those longer songs, like what's it called, Homecoming, from their previous album. That's just, overall, it's just a really great album, and it's my favourite of the ones they did. And there's so many childhood memories, like in year 8 of school, which is, I want to say it's sophomore if you're American, in high school. We drove to Fort Park, which is a theme park, and we were on this big coach. I had my headphones on, listening to this, and for some stupid reason, that's my memory from this album. Now, after this out, so anyway, if you've never listened to this one, definitely go and listen to 21st Century Breakdown by Greenday. Now I can say it. After this album, they came out with this, I think it was a stunt release, where they released 3 albums in short proximity to each other. There was Uno Dos Tres, with the 3 band members on the front covers. And Uno had some good songs on it, but a lot of the songs felt like album filler, or there was something wrong with the mixing, and something just didn't seem right about the album, and I couldn't actually get into it. Kill the DJ was a good song, and Nuclear Family was a good song, but overall, the album just didn't feel right to me. And then Dos and Tres, I didn't listen to them. I have tried since, but I never got into that era of Greenday. I just didn't like it. So that was when I sort of lost touch with Greenday. And then later on, 2017 was their next release with Revolution Radio. I think it was 2017. Anyway, join me next time where I go over Revolution Radio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone.